What's going on, guys? FadeitLuie here, bringing guys a brand new video. We're going to be doing a mid-taper on my boy, so stay tuned. We're starting off with our 3-guard all the way closed, and we're going to debulk the top and make sure everything's nice and even. You also want to make sure you go slow enough that the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer, because if not, then the hair's going to pull and then you're going to hurt the client. Now that we're done evening out the top, we're going to move on to the back taper and start off with our gold FX and create our first guideline. You want to contour this guideline toward the neck shape so that the taper could flow better. Also, it's going to give them more unique taper. Now that we're done budding them out, we can move on to our no guard all the way open and create our second guideline. You want to make this guideline around an inch thick so you can spread the blend. Once we're done setting in that guideline, we're then going to slightly close the lever midway and all the way close and attack that initial guideline at the bottom. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys want to show some extra support, go ahead and leave a follow down below on Instagram. Also, I do have the membership program down below, so if you guys want extra content and private sessions, go ahead and subscribe to that. As you guys can see, we moved down to our 1-guard all the way open and we made our third guideline. This is going to help us blend into our 2-guard all the way open. We're also using the lever in this same guard to soften up this line and get ready for the half guard. Now that we're done softening up the line, we're going to move on to our half guard and erase the line completely. Moving on to our 2-guard all the way open, and we're going to create our 4th guideline and blend into the top. That's a 3-guard all the way closed. Now that we're done softening up the guideline we made with the 2-guard all the way open, we could then move on to the 1.5 guard and erase the line completely. This is going to blend into our 1-guard all the way open. Now I'm going back to my 3 guard all the way closed, and I'm going to make sure everything's nice and even, especially near the occipital bone. It's always best to go back in detail as much as possible, especially with your previous guards. Heading on over to the side, we're going to use our gold FX to line up the side and go up to the top arch using the corners of the blade. Moving on to the front line, we're going to use the gold FX to start off at the middle and work our way to the sides. When you're lining some of them up, you always want to make sure you go slow enough that the hair feeds into the teeth of the trimmer, especially when you're using your gold FX. Moving on to the C-cup, I always start off at the bottom and work my way to the top arch using the corners of the blade. You also want to make sure you don't press too hard because you could bite them with the teeth of the trimmer and leave them with a rash. Moving on to the beard, we're going to use our clippers to shape it up and cut the bottom. As you guys can see, I'm shaping up the beard from the bottom and I'll work on my way to the sides, making it as sharp as possible. It's very important to go slow and make sure you shape up the beard properly, especially when you're using your clippers. We're going to make sure we knock the mustache down so one guard all the way open. Usually the mustache is so thick that a one guard all the way open is dark enough to make the beard look full. Moving on to the lips, we're going to use our Gold FX to line it up. I always start off at the sides and work my way to the middle. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. Also, if you guys want to show some extra support, go ahead and leave a follow down below on Instagram. Also, I do have the membership program down below, so if you guys want extra content and private sessions, go ahead and subscribe to that. Now we're moving on to the side beard. We're going to use our Gold FX to make sure everything's nice and crispy, especially near the C-cup area.